This is definitely the best horror novel in Hong Kong in recent years, adapted from Lee Beer's Ghost series, composed of 3 independent horror stories: Pillow Demon Hide and Go, and Black Umbrella. Each one makes one's spine chilly. The first story is called Pillow Waste. A woman discovers that her husband and ex-girlfriend are in contact. In a fit of anger, I started arguing with her. Husband can't bear to leave home. She wants to stop the other party. Between 2 people arguing. After she accidentally killed her husband, she didn't report it to the police. Instead, he calmly helped his husband scrub his body, then pack it in a vacuum bag, and stuff it under the wardrobe. The next day, I went to work as if nothing had happened, continuously texting her husband during this period. The tone is extremely humble. Praying for him to come back created a kind of argument for his colleagues, the illusion of her husband running away from home. But all of this couldn't escape her conscience. Afterwards, she only needs to think of the body in the wardrobe. I can't sleep all night, right? Reluctantly, she can only take hypnotic, but it's still useless. She's definitely a pillow problem. So I came to a grocery store. The boss introduced her to a drug rash. She fell in love with that smell as soon as she smelled it. Pay and leave. As soon as she walked out of the store, the grocery store behind you disappears. But she didn't seem to see it. After returning home, immediately embrace the pillow and fall asleep. In a daze, I saw my husband. She doesn't seem to mind anything about what happened before. She was very anxious to get in touch with her. But when she wakes up, but nothing happened. Just as she thought it was just a dream, seeing the small pants falling in the corner, she thinks her husband really came back. But without fear of the law, starts sleeping with a pillow every day, dating my husband in a dream. However, she caused the disappearance of her husband before, make colleagues believe it. Kind enough to introduce him to his friend, who is a police officer. The police came to inquire about the situation. She calmly responded, "It's like my husband really disappeared. There is no doubt between the 2 of them leaving." But no one noticed the ups and downs of the pillows on the bed. It's like there's something breathing inside. After she came over, the pillow will stop. Only she became more reckless, immersed in dreams during the day. Even the class doesn't want to attend. Therefore, the body is becoming increasingly unable to eat. Hair is falling off in droves. A sallow complexion. It seems like I'm getting older in my teens. Periorbital dark circles are also very serious. But she didn't care at all, continued to hold the pillow and fall asleep. In his dream, he also became increasingly weak. But she's obsessed with it. Don't want to stop. At this moment, a figure appeared by the bed. Don't sigh, since it's her husband. Who is the person lying with her? After today, I'll take him to see you. You shouldn't hinder me. I don't need a gift pack. He said he couldn't forgive himself. I have to pay my own expenses. He's really cute. I'm getting more and more fond of him. But there's not much oxygen left. Husband Wen Yan. Instantaneous dissipation. The person on the bed looked disdainful at this. Hell, ask. Can you follow me, the old demon? This is the doorbell ringing. It's his best friend and the police coming over. So her husband texted a few people. They quickly knocked the door open. But it's already late. She held the pillow and slept forever, with a satisfied smile on the corner of his mouth. Hide and seek. Did everyone play it when they were young? But this kind of gameplay where hands are placed behind partners, never try, because this will attract nearby ghosts. A few young people who are not afraid of death. Arriving at the soon-to-be-demolished primary school. I plan to celebrate my birthday here. The school is located in the suburbs, desolate and uninhabited, feeling eerie and terrifying even before nightfall. How many people are standing? There are many people. Fearless. I had a great time playing inside, because the girl is still dancing gracefully with her old clothes, not even realizing that a figure was spinning with him. At this point, an old man suddenly appeared behind him. So it's this school. Former gatekeeper. She warned a few people. You must leave before dark. You must leave before dark. It's difficult to get a taxi here. It's about to be dismantled. It's about to be dismantled. But they didn't take it seriously. After dark, I started playing hide and seek on my birthday. 7 individuals draw their identification cards separately. There is a celestial master and a ghost among them. The other 5 are all human beings. Afterwards, everyone dispersed. Hide separately. Those who have obtained the status of Heavenly Master start looking for people to become Heavenly Masters. When a person is caught, we'll take him as my younger brother. These little boys need to put their shoulders together one by one. Follow the Heavenly Master. If the ghost is not caught in 15 minutes, that's why the ghost won this game. Xiaomei unfortunately drew a ghost card in the first round. After Xiao Pang found out, decisively exposed who the Heavenly Master was, let him hide. Help him distract the angel yourself. At this point, but my sister saw someone behind her in the video. Scared, she quickly left here. The angel on the other side came to the classroom. But I didn't see a half figure. I can only leave with my little brother. Wait for them to leave. Xiaosui immediately removes his invisibility status. But not long after he left, suddenly walking down in the mural, a few children chased after him. Fortunately, the first round ended quickly. Xiaomei successfully won this victory. It's okay for now. Ah, the largest one. But they don't find it satisfying. I want to play again. This is because it's too late. Xiaomei's sister is tired. They went to the guard and borrowed a marching bed. But when they leave, the guard suddenly kept twitching. Afterwards, he fell to the ground and couldn't stand up. They don't know how to continue playing. Suddenly, there was lightning and thunder outside. How many people are not afraid? Instead, I feel more stimulated in such an atmosphere. This time Zeosai became the heavenly master. Little Fatty draws, ghost card. He quickly ran to the principal's office to hide. Photos of previous principals hang on the wall. It looks very impressive. At this point, a figure suddenly appeared behind him. He thought other classmates didn't care. At this point, the other party speaks up. Line. Don't want to do it. Scared him to leave in a frenzy. On the other side, 2 classmates hid in a classroom. See, there's a football inside. A person's foot itches and kicks him away, and then leave as if nothing had happened. But I didn't know that after the football landed. Turns out to be a head. And the owner of that head is sitting in the classroom just now. Xiao Shuai will quickly find them all, the remaining people, only they got together to find Xiaopang. But I didn't know there was a row of elementary school students behind me, and the sister sleeping alone in the classroom. But surrounded by all the ghosts and monsters. When they come over, there won't be any sign of him anymore. Xiaomei is anxiously searching in school. Finally, I saw his figure at the end of the corridor. He cursed and approached his sister. It's just my sister. Turn one's head. Is there a ghost in this world? Have you seen it before? I always thought that dying would turn me into a ghost. No. Ghosts are invisible. Everywhere. This unattractive old man is not a human being, but a century-old demon. As a demon, but he's doing good things for people. Only his method of cultivation. In this era of withering hearts, he does many good deeds among people. Otherwise, we will be entangled in causality in our next life. But no one believes him, even humiliating him in every way possible. He's already taken it for granted. Today is July the 14th. It's also his last day on Earth. As long as it's past today, his cultivation will achieve great success. From now on, get rid of the demon body, to attain enlightenment and become an immortal. For hundreds of years, he's all enduring. The old lady who was about to be hit by a car, not only did the other party not thank you, instead, he grabbed him and cursed loudly. You're a big man. What are you doing with all these things? He just shook his head when he heard the words. Then make a knife on your umbrella handle. When passing by an alley, encountering someone who was beaten up by the old man, to stop the other person from being beaten up without thanking him. About biting being an old ghost. The old man shook his head again. There's an extra knife on the umbrella handle. These traces will become his merits after becoming an immortal. After, he is going to take the bus to other places. But on the way there was a robbery. Seeing that flustered look, the old man knew he was just a novice. Unfortunately, we immediately encountered hard stubble. The driver directly takes out the tools below the seat. The old man took the opportunity to smash the knife in his hand. Men can only leave in a state of confusion. The old man started chatting with the driver, learned that he had made trenches to repay by sending him to his destination. This time the old man wasn't under the umbrella. Engrave a mark on it. He finally met someone who knew how to repay kindness. Unfortunately, his good fortune did not continue. Not long ago, he met a woman. He pretended to have twisted his foot. Let the old man take him home. Come to the place where women live. He saw at a glance that this place was very eerie. This building seems to have had an accident. Last year, a fire killed many people. Women don't care at all. The old man doesn't want to persuade the woman to leave after seeing her home. He just hugged the old man. Let's chat. Aren't we just chatting? Not these things. I'm not a fool. What am I trying to do? The old man still wants to persuade him to turn around. Women don't care. They throw down the old man. The old man is very resistant. Don't do this. I must have someone. But the woman said, whether he does it or not, you have to pay for everything. The old man can only admit defeat. But when I opened my wallet, I found that the money was missing. Obviously, someone stole it on the street. The woman is very angry. Called my own big brother. That's the man he stopped before. I know you, dead ghost. You deliver it to your door, isn't it? I said. I'll chop you down when I see you. Until the landlord comes to collect the rent. He knocked for a long time, but no one responded. So they called for someone to violently open the door. As soon as I entered, I stepped on the blood on the ground. The room is filled with limbs and internal organs. However, it has been eaten up completely. I rested for 129 years. Unexpectedly, the last time I couldn't help it.